Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Maximus.
This is Anfra.
And this is Great Minds.
And we're here to review Elysium. What did you guys think of this movie?
I thought it was pretty good.
It wasn't as good as District 9, but some elements, you can definitely see a progression as far as this filmmaking, as far as the budget-wise. As far as the amount of the budget he was able to work with.
Yeah, it was a bigger budget than the District 9. And a lot of people went into it, I think, feeling that it was going to be like District 9, but it feels like the director tried to try something new, but also have the same feel and style like he does with District 9, with the whole documentary style, but yet epic action.
No, I don't think it was documentary style.
Well, the cinematography-wise, how it's very handheld.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that, compared to other usual types of films. And the very gritty and, like, dirty kind of style.
And the visual effects are very improved from District 9. Not to say District 9 was bad. No, just it's a bigger budget.
Yeah, and the shots from like outer space are so beautiful. The sound was great. Everything about this film, just from a visual element, was great.
Wasn't it advertised as being rated PG-13 or?
No, it was R.
Okay, because I kept thinking it was PG-13 then as the movie was playing with all the violence, I was like, damn, this is PG-13?
Yeah, it has some pretty, like, bloody scenes that you
exploding bodies.
Don't give spoilers away, but yeah, there's some
There were exploding bodies in District 9.
Cringe-inducing scenes that will make moms scream.
Oh, yeah.
Jaws will drop.
So Neil Blomkamp returns for his second big feature film coming from District 9. And he already has his third film set up, which is Chappie. So this guy's just
he's on a roll.
Yeah, almost like Christopher Nolan, who makes a film like every year or two, which is rare for directors because usually they take a while and find their next project or write it. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of his, I guess, directing style or the choices that he made compared to District 9? And plus he also wrote the movie, so I guess the story in general.
Right off the bat, you can definitely tell this is a Neil Blomkamp movie, just with the grittiness of it, and sort of there being undertones of like immigration and racism, or like just stuff like that you can expect from him.
Yeah, it has like the strong kind of message, but it's not just shoving it in your face that distracts you from a great film time.
Now I have to ask, what did you guys think of the flashback sequences to his childhood?
Him as a kid. I didn't expect those.
Yeah, I didn't expect those either. I thought it created more depth to the character.
Why? You're giving...
I hated them so much.
I mean...
They just said, oh, I love you forever. I'll take us there one day. You don't need to keep showing that throughout the entire movie. It just takes you out of the experience. Like, I don't need to know that. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, it's just a little backstory to his relationship with the chick.
Frey.
Yeah, and it's just like that, and then him being
They can
special.
explain that without having to do that kind of awkward sequencing.
Yeah, there was really weird lens flare also, if you notice that.
They want to make it all dreamlike and flashy.
Yeah, but the lens flare was just really out of place. There's a shot where you see him reading a book, and then they show the book, and it's
lens flare.
And it's the same lens flare look. I don't know, but
I have a library of lens flares, and they ran out.
The flashbacks kind of worked, I guess.
Would the movie be the same without them, though?
It would make no sense because you'll be like, oh, hey, these two people know each other. I don't know their backstory.
I think it just wanted to establish their relationship, that they kind of knew each
other.
One line of dialogue could sum that up. Like, oh, I know you from my childhood. Oh, we were in orphanage together. Done.
And we know Spanish.
Yeah, at first I was like, wait, what the hell are they speaking?
Yeah, he was the whitest guy in the movie. We were talking about visual effects.
Oh yeah, so
the technology.
So the visual effects and
I think Weta Workshop did it, right?
Weta Workshop. No. Weta Digital did the designs of the technology for the robots and the ships. They drew the art for it.
Neil Blomkamp actually consulted with NASA, and they said that it's actually possible to do a spinning thingy
future
something with oxygen. So basically, what he had, what Elysium was, is kind of true. So yay, Halo.
No, but Image Engine did most of the
Visual effects.
Visual effects. They're in Vancouver.
So what do you think of the overall style? Like, I think he did a very good job with just representing Earth as being, like, this shit, like a giant, what was it, muddy waterfall? Like a giant just shit dumped on it with a bunch of dirt, and then it leaves...
It wasn't that, it was basically like,
dusty?
okay, if everyone had,
if no one recycled?
Yes.
And I was actually surprised about
or
how
if
long...
everyone had babies like rabbits.
I was actually-
Overpopulation.
But yeah, like, Elysium looked beautiful, and just a lot of the shots that they got, like when they would show,
Just an overview of
yeah, like
just,
when they would go from
everything.
dirt to then, like, the beautiful Elysium, it was like...
Night and day.
Yeah, it was so different, and I think he did a great job just showing how good their lifestyle is compared to the lifestyle on Earth.
Well, like, you, in an interview with Matt Damon, like, the location they actually went to the shoot, it smelled like shit.
Yeah.
And, like...
Everyone had, like, a mask on.
Except the actors.
Yeah, like
So they
Neil
had to
Blomkamp would
sniff
have the
it.
mask on, and he'll just be like, "Just smells like shit."
So the best looking visual effects shot in the film is when one of the ships crash lands on Elysium and goes through like a couple buildings. It was all done with mostly practical miniature set, and that was practical. That looked really good. But the worst visual effects shot was right after that, where it showed like this family on a patio looking at the crashed ship. It looked so green screen. It was like, oh.
To me, the worst visual effect shot was when he's getting dragged out after the radiation. That robot looked too fake. When it went down to pick him up.
No, for all most of the CG stuff, you could definitely tell it looks CG, but that's everything.
Well, no, it just looked... I don't know if... I think it was the lighting or the reflection on it just looked too fake. But to me, I didn't notice what you're talking about with the green screen. That didn't notice. But probably because I wasn't looking at the people in the patio in the pool. I was more so looking at the crash ship.
Exactly. That's how they like...
How they cheat it?
Yeah. Your focus isn't on that.
Clever guy.
So, Jodie Foster, Dr. Lecter, I can't have these lambs that just cry in the night. And put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put them down. Activate Kruger.
Put them down. Hey, Brian Johnson. They give me thanks. And I go, oh, wow.
Oh, I'm Charlie Day. Okay, you. Yeah. Just yeah. I'm Gottlieb. Yeah, Charlie Hunnam. We always thought alien life came beneath the stars. We were wrong. They came beneath the Pacific Ocean. My family was killed in Japan.
So Jodie Foster in this film, people gave her shit for her accent. It was weird.
It's
she was
French.
She was like, really?
It's
Yeah.
European.
Just her attitude or the way she. You said something which I kind of saw, like she dubbed over her own.
One time it really looked bad and didn't even look like...
Like her lips barely moved and like puckered out and
Yeah.
like almost she just opened her mouth and closed her mouth and then she just like ADR'd it.
Yeah, she's gonna get a Razzie. I don't know.
I doubt that.
I don't think she was that bad.
There's other films that deserve Razzies more than this for acting.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like at some parts she felt like she was trying to be evil yet I don't know.
I kind of felt she wasn't really... I felt she was just there to be for the sake of being there. She didn't...
Yeah, a lot of
She
people...
wasn't into the movie, or
I just
A lot of people felt that or thought that she was going to be the main villain, but it's mainly Kruger.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like she really...
was made much of a point being in the movie, just the character, or
Yeah, I just feel like she kind of was there just to like kind of...
I
move
think
some
it
things
would have been
on.
better if she was the main villain and Kruger was just like
That's
the
what I
second in
thought.
command.
She was the main villain, and then Kruger was just going to go out and be her bitch and kick ass.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
saying that she's gonna be the badass and like in the suit and stuff?
No,
No,
She's
just like her being the one, like she was the one in control, yeah, but like her just having more of like being the one like threatening like him more, not just like tapping out right at the climax.
Yeah. So Chateau Copley, Neil Blomkamp's childhood acting friend,
Kruger.
who has been in like all of his films, who actually didn't plan on becoming an actor, but then after District 9 basically
became a star overnight.
Yeah, I mean, if I could work with any actor, it would have to be Shatto Copley. Cause
Also
he's
remember he was in
He was Murdoch in
Team A.
A-Team.
Yeah, 18.
Team A.
My bad.
Okay. But yeah, he does a great job playing the villain. You might not agree with me, Andrew, but to me, his character is right next to... Some people might think this is too over extreme for how I'm rating him, but
Yeah, I do.
to me...
I do too.
He was good, he wasn't that good.
I'm putting him right next there.
All he
next
did was curse and be creepy.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, and he had this high-pitched kind of Aussie voice.
I don't know, I just really liked his character.
Aussie.
I mean, he played such a badass. Oh, God, his katana. Beautiful.
Did you think she was better than Heath Ledger?
No, I'm just saying that he was like right next there to Heath Ledger for some of my favorite movie villains.
Oh, okay.
Don't you shake your head, Eric. Anyway.
I don't believe
Do you think he deserves Best Supporting Actor?
Yeah. Fuck you guys!
Well, no, I mean, he's
Have
okay.
you seen the other movies this year?
Charlie Hunnam, definitely. Charlie Day. Everyone from Pacific Rim. Andrew, you're totally disagreeing with me on this one.
Yeah, James Franco.
Are you serious?
What are we talking about?
Oh, you're saying
Supporting actor nominations.
Oh God! Speaking of supporting actor, Jim Carrey definitely. Definitely. Now the Oscars, they will probably nominate a bunch of boring films like Lee Daniels' The Butler.
Oh yeah, I bet that's gonna sweep all the Oscars.
Oh
It's gonna be
fucking
like,
hell.
Black people!
Yeah, Oprah, and Mariah.
I haven't been in a movie in forever, but as soon as I get back, I'm A+.
And then you got a stripper from Magic Mike in that movie.
Mariah Carey plays his mom, the butler's mom in the movie.
We're all famous singers.
Get every famous black person into a movie besides a Tyler Perry movie, and that's
Will
what you
Smith.
get.
Mariah Carey isn't black.
Well, she's very dark-skinned. Okay, this is going too racist.
Can we just keep this in here?
Iron Man 3. Mandarin. That should be nominated.
Yes.
Would you
Ben,
really...
I thought Ben Kingsley did a great job.
Trevor.
Spoilers! Well, if you haven't seen it, then you're...
Everyone should have seen the damn movie by now.
Yeah. Well, okay, we're getting sidetracked.
It's a podcast.
This is gonna freaking turn into the
live stream.
This is gonna turn.
Rooster Teeth podcast.
Watch this get like 1 million views.
It's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're still talking about Kruger, are we not?
Activate Kruger.
So, oh God. So someone, I'm not gonna say who,
Your leg shaking.
but when Kruger's suit lighted up, someone's like, hey, he's got light up titties. Not gonna mention who. Just gonna say someone.
He who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named.
Yeah, right.
So Matt Damon, what do you think? A lot of people actually gave him shit for this movie that he wasn't a strong enough character.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he did actually a pretty good job. I mean, he wasn't like an extreme bad boy, but he almost played like...
I think it was more of a one-note character, kind of, since you get to see really a big transformation.
Oh, like...
It's not like in District 9, me to, okay, I'll save everyone 5 minutes into the last part of the film.
But, I mean, it was a pretty good... Oh, shit. We're going into spoilers. Do you want to go into spoilers? I mean, the movie's been out for a week.
Why not?
Who cares?
This review is anything goes.
Yeah, it's just a freaking podcast, so... Spoiler
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what we should put.
We don't give a flying fuck!
This is a tasty burger.
The reason why this movie is legendary and is awesome in my book is because the main character's name is Max. I mean, when you name a character Max, the movie is sold. I'm 10 out of 10.
Bald.
And he's a bald guy, and he's carrying around the gun. He's going.
He used to steal cars.
They're basically trying to make me sound like
He
I'm from Grand
dies.
Theft Auto.
His brain is.
Spoilers! God damn!
Jodie Foster gets stabbed
We
in the
said
neck.
who gives a fuck for spoilers.
Kruger gets his face blown
Wait,
off.
can we just say all the
Matt
spoilers?
Damon, right here, right now.
Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon?
Yeah.
I won an Oscar! Yes!
Brokeback Mountain.
Heath Ledger.
No!
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, wrong actor.
I had sex with the Joker! Okay, are we done talking about Matt Damon?
Paul Green grass.
We bought a zoo. Worst decision.
Hey, my wife...
They're shaky.
My wife was
Like
Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson. I'm happy with that, man.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't exactly wife. They were just going out.
If I had sex, I'm done. I'm happy. Okay. So, what do you want to talk about next? Do you want to talk about the action? Because the action was different from District 9.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Matt Damon. So this has been kind of like a clusterfuck of a review. I don't even know. This is like a podcast, like you said, Eric. So
We're just putting this whole thing on YouTube. I don't care how many
Unedited.
dislikes.
At all.
fuck it, fuck it, and if you dislike it, fuck you. Okay. So what did you guys think of this film?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
That's depressing.
7.5 or 7.8.
8 out of
What
10.
about you raise those numbers up,
You round that shit up.
like to an 8, but you round that to technically 8.5, but then you would round that to a 9.
And then you drop down to a 1.
I
No.
want to see Lee Daniels, the Butler.
What? Let's see a movie that we think was made by Tyler Perry because it stars all black people. All right, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think of it, Eric?
8 out of 10.
Really? Am I the only guy that really liked this film?
It was good. It's just.
It was good.
I give it a 9.
It was good. It was just certain parts. There was like.
It was kind of.
I give it like a...
Oh! Good point to bring up.
What?
All the ships they had at the very end with all that medical shit that they could have sent to Earth.
Yeah. Why
Think
did?
they're just now sending it to Earth?
Yeah,
and
why-
they've had that shit the whole time.
Yeah. Why would they have him on? That was one thing.
Plot hole.
Because I remember when I was watching the.
Convenience.
I remember when I was watching the film. I was like,
It's like the Avengers. You kill the mothership, they all die.
yeah, they end it Phantom Menace way. Like the end of Phantom Menace. So I'll give it like a 9 or 9.3. It was good. I
give it a 7.2. All right.
2.
7.2 or 7.5.
Just round that down.
Around
to a
there.
7.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
do a 7 point.
Eric's like, I'm gonna give it an 8. So thank you guys for watching our giant ass
Podcast.
first 3-way review.
Live.
Yay! So this has been Maximus.
And now you know the news.
Wait, what? No! You guys gotta give your shout outs.
And this has been Anfra.
And this is Grave Minds.
Yeah.
See ya.